Test, test, 1, 2, 3. Test, test, 1, 2, 3. Okay, don't know if people can actually hear me, but welcome back, ladies and gents. I'm your always missing in action host, Slevin, with Time for RPGs, and this, as you can see, is Mina the Hollower. So, I'm cooking. And as always, when I cook, sometimes I like to put up random gameplay. So, let's go ahead and start this from the beginning and see what I got. I already beat the game once, like I put in my description, and I didn't get everything. And unfortunately, I used one of the modifiers that turns off achievements because I thought I got soft locked and I teleported back to the main city. But then I started a new game, and I've been playing that one. So let's start yet another new game. And I'll call this one the Undefeated name. Let me check this setting here I have for YouTube real quick. So I can't tell when stuff is actually working. Okay, that should be good. Okay, starting from the beginning. Dear Mina, in the dimming light of Tenebros, how do you pronounce that? I write with great unease. 10 years have passed since your ingenious spark generators brought prosperity to our central city of Osex. Now their light falters, warping the landscape. Baron Lionel, your esteemed patron, has requested your aid. Your expertise as the creator of these generators and your skill as a hollower will both be crucial for the issue, maybe deeper than mere technical faults. We trust in your ability to unravel this mystery and restore the generators. All right. And that is the Marshal of Osex. Purple stamp. Tenebros Isle. How do you pronounce that? I'm just gonna pronounce it how I mess up everything else. Okay, so I read my letter. Got some people on the boat that we're on. This has been a perfectly pleasant voyage so far. I don't know why I was so nervous. Oh my goodness. I was hoping, like, every time that I've done this before, I only talked to this sailor guy. I was hoping that if I talked to somebody else, I could talk to them before they got smashed. But yeah, they got smashed. So that person's knocked out. They're knocked out. At least they're not dead, right? Okay. And I can't, excuse me, I can't get over here because this is blocked. Alright. So one thing, if you don't already know about this game, it's very Zelda-like. There's ledges that you can hop off of. One critique that I personally have is when you get close to the ledge, there is no option to, like, press it twice to jump. It's almost like as soon as you touch it, you automatically fall off. So that's one thing you have to be careful of. Let's talk to this guy. What in blaze is happening? Grab a weapon and hold on to your haunches. Or at least that's how I assume he talks. Alright, so we get our choice of weapons here. And originally when I played this, I wanted to choose Whisper and Vesper, the daggers. A pair of nimble daggers, tap X to stab in quick succession. And you can try every weapon here, so don't be afraid to choose the weapon that you want. The whip is very Castlevania-like, but it's pretty good because of the range. The blast strike maul is super slow, but it's powerful. A hammer with explosive force, hold X to charge up. So I'll just go ahead and show you each of these. If you want to try the other weapons, do it, then get yourself topside. And woe be to you if it's the Kraken, lass. Alright, so as you hold the charge button, which is X on the Xbox controller, you can kind of dodge. Forward, backward, all this stuff. You can even semi-dodge diagonally. Yeah, it does a lot of damage, especially when you upgrade it. But it's super slow. And you're locked into that animation whichever way you're facing, so if you mess up, then you gotta let go of the button. Alright, so we go back and we do the daggers. The daggers are I don't know how to explain it. They're pretty crappy. They do good damage if you can keep attacking like this. And they do a knockback effect when you're hitting an enemy, so you kind of slide backwards. But they don't get better, in my opinion, until you get your second upgrade, which we can always talk about later. So I'm just going to go with the old trustful Night Star. Crushing Mace affixed to a flexible chain. Press X to strike from a distance. Okay. As you can see, it has some good range. You can't really, it's like you only get 4 directions, so you can't attack diagonally or anything like that. So that's it. Alright. People getting swallowed up. What's going on? Ah, I already got damaged. I don't think I've ever been able to beat this guy. Ah, come on. Let me get a hit in. Come on. There we go. One hit. I'm gonna die. Ah. Ah. Oh, come on. We're already getting damaged. Yeah, I don't know if you can actually beat that guy. I'm pretty sure people have done it, but I haven't been able to. And the captain was saying we've lost control, and obviously we crashed. So yeah, the boat got all jacked up. Mina, wake up! Wake up! Okay. You're still with us. What a relief. How long was I out? Long enough for things to go sideways, miss. Here, Lionel insisted you take these vials. They'll heal you right up. Okay, so the plasma vials are the healing, if you didn't know. And the yellow part at the very bottom middle of the screen is how much health you can actually heal back. I'm gonna keep scrounging for supplies. Maybe I'll see you in Osex. Eh? Stay safe out there. You sure you'll be okay out here on your own? I'm a little banged up, but ain't nothing wrong fretting. Ain't nothing worth fretting over. Hey, come with me if you want to live. Miss Mina, I'll manage. I will. You're a caring lass. I'll give you that. So I think the healing system is shitty. You actually have to, in the very beginning, you have to attack enemies to get the yellow part up, and then you can use the vials. If there is no yellow in your health bar, you can't heal yourself. The only ways you can heal besides the vial are getting to a like save point-ish area or getting a level up, as far as I remember. There's probably trinkets that do stuff too, but I mean, in the beginning, it's kind of a hassle. So, just something to point out. So let us move on. And this right here is a save point. It's actually an underground lab. The ship I fled down here, miss. Is this your hideout? Not exactly. This is a Hollower's underlab. We can rest here. That geyser will take you back up. So yeah, like Mina just said, you got your weapons. You only start off with the one that you chose. And then if you collect some trinkets, you get that there. This is your converter for your money. And this is what the plasma vials automatically pop out of every time you come in. So if you use one, like right now I have 3 if you look in the bottom left. If I use one and then pop back down here, it'll automatically pop out another one. There's one thing I can say, it's fantastic, but I mean, I'm glad they at least gave us that. Alright, so I'm gonna be collecting all the monies. I realized that on my first playthrough that I skipped a lot of money because it looked like they weren't worth a lot, but if you collect every single thing you see, you really don't have to grind. And that is my first sidearm, Volt Hatchet. Press Y to lob a hatchet in front of you, creating a large shockwave on impact. It uses 3 of the number that's on it. So if I use it, only have 4 uses? It's fine. You always get more as long as you're attacking enemies or killing the poor grass around you. So let's keep doing that. Perfect. And this game has a lot of secrets. I love it. This has probably been the most fun I've had with a game of this type in a long time. Very nostalgic. I wish this guy was closer. Let's see if this doesn't go. Got him. Free money. As you can see with the way that I'm playing now, yeah, the chain is very useful for attacking stuff across gaps too. If you start off with, I guess the hammer could do it too, but once again, or the whip, I should say, the chain whip is pretty fast. I just like stuff moving fast. I've always been like that. And those condensed bone stones that you collect, you go into your menu, you look up in the top right where it looks like a yellow diamond. If you die, that's the money that you actually get to keep. Whereas the green skull is the money that you actively have. So if you die too many times, you could end up losing all of your monies and then just make it harder to level up. Which is also a pain in the ass people are complaining about, but I get it. This is kind of a secret. I mean, if you're paying attention to where you can tunnel, like this whole skill that she has, it works to do a lot of things. Like one, it allows you to jump further. It also allows you to dodge, and it also allows you to discover the secrets. So this would be, you know, tunneling underneath to get to a different area that most people would ignore, because if you're a new player to the game, you wouldn't pay attention to that type of stuff normally. Give me my money. Whoa. Man, I forget how weak this thing is when you start off. Okay. And obviously the sparkly stuff that you see on the ground is what you want to tunnel and get, so you get all the monies and or secrets. Whoa. Oh, thought I fell. It's funny that they put these candles in here as well, because the candles also represent kind of like a Castlevania type vibe. Like I said, this game's amazing. And I got my first level up because I got 350 bones, so I'm boning up. That's what she said. So we are going to do the attack. The red is attack, blue is your shield, the purple potion is your sidearms, so all the stuff, the secondary weapons, I guess you could say. And obviously this is your secondary money, so if you didn't want to level up, you could save your money and just put it into this, or you could exit. But exit isn't a choice right now, so we need to raise our attack. And like I said before, when you level up, you get your health back. So it could save you if you level up at just the right time. Alright, so another save point. Let me... There we go. Got a different sidearm. This gyro dagger, I always thought it was... I mean, it's kind of trash, but it's good because you can hit it back to enemies and kill them. But when I first played, I didn't know that. I thought, you know, you just wait for it to come back like a boomerang, and then it just kind of flies past you and doesn't do enough damage. So you have to get into the habit of hitting it back to the enemies so it kills them, which is pretty awesome. And as you can see, you can only tunnel in specific types of ground, so that's something to pay attention to. Okay, we need to go back down real quick. I missed some money. I do like how when you go into certain areas, enemies may have their back turned, so you can kind of just get the jump on them, like that. Okay, yeah, we gotta go back up and around. But first, you go right. Come on. Oof, oof, oof. Yeah, it's very... Seems like it's slow to me, but... I remember when I first played this, I was like, man, this game is hard. You get so used to all the modern conveniences of movement and all that stuff. He moves super slow in the beginning. That'll change, obviously, once you unlock some stuff, but it still sucks. Ah, trying to get that money. There we go. Oops. Oh. There we go. Just playing around with all the dodging. Okay. Good. After all that, I still got hit. Alright, so... yeah, we're definitely gonna save this. Yeah, we'll put it right in there. Or should I wait? Need 1,000? Yeah. I'll wait. Save it. Yeah. That delay on when you actually jump inside of the ground can get you killed, so you gotta be careful. Wait, I'm not your enemy. I'm with Lionel's guard. Thorn and his conspirators attacked us. They blew up the spark generator. Flames, destruction, and everything. I barely made it out alive. Okay. I wonder. I'll take this. I like the axe because it goes over things, but it's kind of slow too. And you need it for certain activities like this, obviously. If I would have chose the sword, I would have had to break these first so I can go through. And this game is super cheap. Like, you'll have enemies who can shoot through walls and stuff, but when you go to try and contact them back with a sidearm weapon, obviously it gets blocked. Very annoying. Okay, and those were the keys to unlock stuff, so you'll see that in a second. I was looking at Steam, and somebody was just complaining about this. How when you walk up to a locked door or a locked chest, the keys are used automatically, and I think it's perfect. If there was a confirmation for the keys every time you needed to use them, you'd probably die, because there are certain spots where you want it to use it immediately, and then you can just keep avoiding an enemy. And if it asks you, you probably die, because there wouldn't be a way to exit. We need to kill this guy. That's one. Oh, he blocked it. There we go. Thank goodness that you can jump diagonally. If you couldn't, that's another way you could probably die. Ooh, I got a free vial. Oh, I just walked off like an idiot. Alright. I don't have to do that. Like you can jump one tile over. Just bad habits since I already beat the game. Oh, I'm gonna die. Well, I guess I'll just heal myself. So I got my level up and my free heal. So that was the perfect reason to use that. So jump my one tile, and again, and we'll see what's over here. Okay, should be able to get these guys. Yeah. So remember what I was saying before, you can jump and trick the guys as long as they can't see you. And yeah, you're good to go. So that's a good one. That was perfect. And we got our extra key. So one less thing to worry about in the future. And then let's see what this door has. My ship crashed. It was attacked. Everyone's gone. I must reach Osex. Could you help me, please? This door stays shut. Think you'd best keep moving. Ah, shucks. You know, here, take these bones. Might buy you something if there's anything left out there. Free money. Gave me 50 bones. Look, I gave you bones to spend. Now get going, or you'll bring those traitorous guards down on us. Oh, he gave me another one, so you got 51. I can't remember if there's another person in the whole game who gives you money through a door, which is hilarious. It's that one person. They wanted to get you out of their hair. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, so you can tunnel underneath here, but we need to get that secret right here. This door. Or door. This wall, I should say. So you're gonna see a lot of this. Where stuff is moving and you have to get underneath it. It can be annoying. There's extra stuff you have to pay attention to. Alright, finally, save point. Excuse me. Okay. Oh, did I miss something? I think I did. Okay, no money. No monies. Oh, right here. Okay, we're definitely gonna save this. Fix it. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to put it in my bone stone. Oh, crap. But that's okay. How much time we got left before I gotta check this chicken? 5 minutes. Okay. Probably gonna have to take it out and baste it up proper, like with some barbecue sauce. Oh, not another one of these guys. No! There we go. Think? Yeah, I think there is. Okay, let's try. I knew it. Oh. Come on, just kill yourself. There you go. See, that gyro dagger, that boomerang dagger is what they should have called it. I guess you can't fit all those words in there. Actually helps since you can hit it back into the enemy, so it's perfect. So now we made it into the main city, but everything's locked down. Like we got our pawn exchange that's locked down. All the guards are like, return to your home. I don't live here. Return to your home now. Okay. Ah, did you see that? Cut that traitor down. Yeah, you did. Return to your home. Okay. So everybody's saying return to your home. You can check stuff with the magnifying glass, like this fountain. 7 spark generators, Queensbury Crypt, Knox's Bayou, no, it's definitely Bayou, Septemberburg, Bone Beach, Coltrane Peak, Astro Orrery, double R's, and Radiant Manor at the center. As Lionel's great spark generators all gleam, Osek stands proud, the crown of the dream. Okay. So, oh, killing another supposedly traitor. I'm just searching for money. So this is where we need to go. This guy, he's blocking the way. Radiant Manor is beyond here. Access is restricted. Wait, a letter from the Marshal of Ossex? Sorry, that could easily be forged. So you're not gonna let me in? No, can't go in. So we're gonna cheat. Just go underneath them. That's the whole point of hollowing. Going underneath people. Mr. Fergus, good evening, Mina. Been a while, hasn't it? Master Lionel will be delighted to see you. Okay. And do I need to? Yeah, we'll just go ahead and jump in. I don't think it matters. Once you walk over the save point, it automatically saves. I think if you actually jump in, all of the enemies respawn, so something to pay attention to. Excuse me, miss, this area is off limits. The ribbon cutting is to your left. Okay, so you can't really search around. You can talk to all these randoms, which I'll do. Probably won't read it off, just show it on screen. Oh, actually, I will be right back. I need to check the chicken. Okay, I am back. So, got about 10 minutes before I gotta baste this stuff. Let's talk to these guys real quick. Oh, this woman, this possum lady is funny. I can smell his cologne. It's ridiculous. Okay, I think these people are crazy. With this, we open not just a house, but a home. A promise of a brighter future for those in need. Wait, it can't be. Mina? After all these years, please, you must join me up front. Lionel, we must speak at once. It's dreadful. The whole town. Now, let's not keep our guests in suspense. Meet the brilliant mind behind the spark generators, Mina the Hollower. Her invention has led us here to this moment. The OSEX Orphanage Wing is officially open. Welcome all. Okay. And then we got random kids. I've always wanted to hold a big ribbon. Wow. Now orphans like me have somewhere to go. Huh. Okay, seems like everybody's happy. Now we have two heroes, Lionel and Mina. Make me proud of OSEX. Makes me proud. Okay. They got gifts around the place. This looks like the orphanage room, so I'm not gonna touch the gifts. I like it here. We get to play all day and nobody yells. And the beds are so soft. I like how this guy's mouth is reflected in the picture. And on his spray. Why does he keep yawing like that though? It's pretty funny. I'm not touching the gifts, but I'm stealing the money under the bed. Shh, I'm hiding. If they can't find me, I don't have to nap. That's funny. And I'm breaking doors. I like it. Alright, so where's Lionel? I gotta tell him about this crazy stuff. Lionel, you don't understand. A monster ripped through us. The crew, everyone in the city, it's in flames. My dear, please, breathe. I'm truly sorry. I assure you, the guards under my command will restore order to Tenebros. Yeah, still can't pronounce that. Here you will be safe, Mina. You're not alone anymore, and don't worry about the generators for now. Take a moment while I finish up here. When you're ready, I'll be waiting in the main square. Okay. This guy is, seems like he don't care. He doesn't care. He's like, take it easy. It'll be okay. It's too lighthearted about all this. Okay, so we saved it. Now we need to go find him in the square. Wait a second. Isn't he still inside here? Oh, he's already gone. How did he beat me outside? Okay. Well. Stop, Hollower! Out of my way. No one will stop me from ridding Tenebro of those wretched generators. You think I'm afraid of you, flapping your little wings at me? You simply have no idea what you're up against. Big talk for a city-burning conspirator. Such a haughty mouse. Let's hear how loud you squeak. Oops. Nah. This isn't over, Mina. Time to fly. Hey, stop right there, terrorist! And he's out. And there's Lionel, all of a sudden. What was that about, Lionel? Is he trying to destroy our work? I'm sorry you were dragged into danger again. Curse that menace, Thorn. He struck us without mercy, but nothing will break the spirit of Osex. Allow me to show you. Why didn't you help out, man? You just sit back watching? What's up with that? It warms my cockles, I mean my heart, to see you in Osex again. Look upon its beauty. You've helped make a better life for so many. It may not stay that way, Mina. I regret having to place any further burden on you. Taking care of those 6 generators is vital. If we're to make the entire Isle shine bright like Osex, I trust you can repair them. Okay. Once the generators are lit, return to the manor. I'll treat you to a fine meal. Something to look forward to, yes? What? A meal? You better give me some money. There's like 7 generators. Yeah, see? 7 generators. And he's just gonna give you a meal after you fix them all? Alright. So, one of the beautiful things about this game, as you can see, you can talk to the random people walking around. There's even some secrets if you talk to the right person. But let's talk to this newspaper boy. Or girl? Is that a girl? Extra, extra, Queensbury Crypt and Knox's Bayou in the dark. Reen's gone missing in the Commons. Get the latest right here. Want to look? Alright, so yeah. This is volume 1 of the newspaper. Tenebro Times. Queensbury Crypt calls to grave robbers. Tomb unearthings spike east of Ossex. Duel on the mansion lawn. Rain-drenched trauma ends in a draw. Guild searches south for Reen. Hollower last seen in southern outskirts. Thorn's forces to blame? Baron of Progress. Lionel's vision lifts all citizens, says economist. Weekly music hall quiz cancelled. Answer sheets incinerated in insurrection. Man seeking snowball. Give me the cold shoulder in the Western Wilds. And borough bureaucracy. What do you mean I need a permit to dig here? So yeah, the good thing about this, the newspaper kind of tells you secrets of what you need to expect and what you need to look for. And it does tell you where to go. People were complaining about not knowing where to go. I guess they weren't really paying attention to the newspaper, but it's a recommendation. You don't actually have to follow it. Unfortunately, some places are blocked off until you get later in the game. So the first few recommendations are probably for the best. I know both times that I replayed this, I went out of order, which is fine. As long as you know what you're doing. Alright. So now that the city is unlocked and people are walking around, you can actually search around, but I need to put this chicken back in the oven, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop it here real quick and then I'll probably restart the live. I guess if anybody cares, stay tuned for the next quick live where I play a little bit more of Mina the Hollower. Until then, take care.